Welcome to the book of Daniel, my favorite book of the Old Testament, and a pivotal book with 6 chapters of riveting history and 6 chapters of prophecy, prophecy of centuries to come, prophecies of the end times, and prophecies of the coming of the Messiah, the Prince, and of the Prince that is to come. But Daniel is so much more than this. Daniel is also a model of a believer who is living in a pagan society. He's taken as a young boy to Babylon, put through 3 years of indoctrination in Babylonian public education, preparing him to serve in the New World Order. And he becomes an effective civil servant, rising to the rank of judge, and then later to advisor to the king, and in Persia to be one of the 3 presidents and apparently prime minister as well. And yet at the same time, Daniel faces problems because he is faithful to the word of God and to his Jewish faith. And Daniel sometimes is faced with the choice of obeying God versus obeying man, and he chooses to obey God. For example, when he is told not to pray and faces the den of lions, when his companions are told to bow down to the image and they refuse and face the fiery furnace, or when Daniel has the dietary issue, or comes to interpret the dream of King Nebuchadnezzar, or the handwriting on the wall for Belshazzar. Daniel, in other words, is the model of what we need to be when we're living in an age like we're living in today, where we wish to be good citizens, but we also need to be faithful to the word of God. And how do we do both? That's what we'll be looking at in the book of Daniel. I hope you'll join me.